Hi, this is Helen Mitchell, and we are on Thriving Thursday. And today it is late in the day for Thriving Thursday. I have just been thinking about what it was that I really wanted to talk about today, and the weather has been, oh my God, miserable. And that's a judgment. And so I was thinking to myself, how could I shift that around? So I've been looking for things that really make me happy and really bring me joy on this very rainy, dreary day. That's also a judgment. So I took this opportunity to read. And in reading, I came across something that I could only do justice if I read it, and it could only touch your heart the same way it touched mine if I read it directly from what the author was intending. So let's give it a try. I've not done this before, so this is my first of reading directly from the words of the author, and it's called Operate from Desire, Not Will. Operate from your desire, not your will. And it says, there are times when we need to force ourselves to put one foot in front of the other and do what needs to be done. But when we operate that way for too long, we can be separated from our heart, separated from our desires, our instincts, and healthy inclinations. Separated from that part of us that lives and loves so naturally. Separated from joy. Separated from joy. The author states that after years of grieving for the loss of her son, I needed to come back to life. To do that, I had to force myself through the motions of living. Those acts that I knew would create a good life for myself and for my daughter. I was operating from sheer will, and that will was struggling hard to overcome the desire to just give up. After a time of doing that, though, I noticed that forcing myself forward had come to become habitual. Somewhere along the journey, I had forgotten about relaxing, trusting my heart, trusting my desires to carry me through. I became so tired of forcing myself, tired of pushing myself through. I realized something else too. It was safe to let go of willing my way through life. I had climbed the mountain. I was over the top. I was coming alive again. I had survived the toughest time of operating from my will. It was okay to relax and trust the guidance and desires of my heart. It was safe to relax and enjoy life once again and to celebrate being alive. If you have been operating from will, if you have been operating from will, that was probably what you needed to do at that point in your life. You were doing the best you could, and it was operating from will. It helped you to survive. It helped you to learn the lessons, get to the place you are right now. But no longer does that fit. Not on a journey of joy. Not on the journey to the heart. And I love that because we've been talking at Refresh a lot about joy and finding your joy and living that joy. And it says that if you've been operating from will and you've been putting one foot in front of the other, that's the very best you could do at that particular time. And then you get to that mountain and you plateau, and it's time for you to really take a look around and realize what you're missing by just being able to just do what will take you, and that the desires of your heart could take you much further. So it says, no longer did it fit. Not on the journey to joy. Not on the journey of your heart. So here we go. Let desire and inclination replace will. I say that again. Let's let desire and inclination replace will. Let your heart and soul lead you forward. Then trust that they will, and trust where they lead. Let living from your heart's desire reconnect you to joy. It was just perfect. I mean, it's like everything I could have imagined. This writer touched on all of it, that even in our challenges, even in our dark moments, such as she was going through in grief, that we are doing the very best we can of just letting will take over. And when we get to that certain point where we need joy, where we need to feel alive, where we need our heart to do the leading, that's the time where we can reconnect to our heart so we can reconnect to joy. Have an incredible, incredible week. Rest of the week, have an incredible moment. Tap into your desires and lead not with will. This is Helen Mitchell from the Refresh Experience. Really touched by that and hope that it touches someone and that it is exactly what it was that you needed to hear. This is Thriving Thursday. This is Helen Mitchell again from the Refresh Experience. And please engage with us at Refresh EXP. We love the work we do. We love helping to transform and make lives different. We love finding joy. Join us. Thank you for listening. May you be working from desire and not from will. Thank you.